Hi, this is Mr. Shumway. This video clip provides a quick review of some of the things we've learned throughout the year. Any kind of solving of an equation, you do the opposite operation. This particular problem multiplies x by 10 and divides it by 2. We could simplify first. 10 divided by 2 is 5, so we could rewrite that as 5x equals 70. And then we could divide by 5, and x equals, well, 50 divided by 5 is 10, 20 divided by 5 is 4. An airplane is 13,000 feet high and descending at a rate of 4 feet per second. What value goes in the blank? Well, it's going down by 4 feet every second, so multiply -4 times the time, and it will continue to go down from 13,000 down lower. Solving a system of equations. So 6 and 2 divide evenly, 2 and 4 divide evenly, so we can start on either side. I'll go ahead and start on the left. So I will subtract 4y from each side. Subtract the one that has a larger coefficient, so that we can end up with a whole number. So 2x equals 46 minus 4y. Well, 1x would be half of that. So x is equal to 23 minus 2y. So replacing x in the equation on the right, we would say, well, 6x, but x is 23 minus 2y. Plus another plus 2y equals 48. And then 6 23s, well, 6 3s is 18, 6 20s is 120, so 138 minus 12y plus 2y equals 48. Let me give myself a little room there. Combining like terms, we have a positive 2y and a negative 12y for a total of negative 10y. So 138 minus 10y. So I'm going to subtract the 138. And that would be negative 90. So negative 10 times something equals negative 90. That something is 9. If you can't see it, just go ahead and divide by negative 10. So y is equal to 9. And that particular question it was asking for the y value, so the value is 9. So this graph describes my weeks of practice compared to my jump distance on my skateboard. So if I try to write an equation for that, my jump is equal to, well, it starts at 3. We can see that off the graph. And it goes up. Let's find some places where it's right on a grid. There we go. From week 1 to week 6, we can be right on grids. So that's 15 and 5. So the improvement is 15 minus 5. The improvement is 10. How many weeks did it take me to improve by 10? Well, it took 5 weeks, so 10 inches in 5 weeks is 2 inches per week. My jump increases 2 inches every week, starting at 3 without any practice. let's write an equation for the snow depth and versus the number of warm days. And it looks like it's going down by 2 inches every day. And they just want to know the depth of the snow before it started melting. We can just read that off the graph. That would be 20. I can jump my skateboard 15 inches, and each week I practice, I can jump 5 inches farther. If I practice every week, it will take how many weeks before I can jump 65 inches? So my jump is equal to how far I can jump now plus 5 inches per week times the number of weeks. And if I say, well, my jump is going to equal 65, then I can just solve for the number of weeks that it will take for that jump to be 65. So I just subtract 15, and that says 50 equals 5W. And so I just divide by 5. And that says the number of weeks is 10 weeks. We'll pause that now, and we'll break this into 2 videos for the entire practice, but you could go to the teamwork part of the quiz and work with somebody on that at this point.